Welcome back to AG Chelsea TV. This is a YouTube channel for news, stories, and analysis surrounding Chelsea Football Club. I will update new video every day. Like, subscribe and turn on notifications to support me. Chelsea AC Milan stars on Bayern Munich's list of possible replacements for Inter Milan target. Chelsea defender Trevoh Chalobah and AC Milan's Pierre Colwill are on Bayern Munich's list of possible Benjamin Pavard replacements. This according to French news outlet RMC Sport, via FC Inter News. The French outlet anticipates that the German champions will try and sign a defender on loan with a purchase option. Time is increasingly of the essence in Inter's pursuit of Pavard. For a week, the Nerazzurri have seemingly had an agreement with Bayern on the transfer of the 27-year-old former Stuttgart defender. Reports suggest that the two clubs have agreed a fee of €30 million plus €2 million in add-ons. Meanwhile, for his part the player could hardly make his intentions more clearer. Pavard wants to join the Nerazzurri, and has been absent from Bayern training in recent days as he aims to force the move through. The problem for Inter, and for Pavard, is simple. The closing of the summer transfer window is now only a few days away. Bayern have yet to greenlight the move. And the reason for this appears to largely be the fact that the Germans haven't yet signed a replacement. Their coach Thomas Tuchel doesn't want to lose an important player in his backline unless he is sure that a like-for-like replacement will also arrive. Bayern have seemingly looked at a few possibilities to replace Pavard. And according to RMC Sport, there are now two main names at the top of the Bavarian shortlist. Chelsea defender and longtime Inter target Trevoh Chalobah appears to be high on the German champions list. However, another option would come, in something of a twist of fate, in the form of a player currently at Inter's city rivals. RMC Sport confirm recent reports that Bayern are considering a move for Milan defender Colwill. However, the outlet suggests, so far the Germans have not made formal contact with the Rossoneri. Chelsea, Emile Smith-Rowe transfer. Chelsea are reportedly considering a surprise transfer offer for Arsenal midfielder Emile Smith-Rowe after Blues boss Mauricio Pochettino drew up a new three-man shortlist of attacking reinforcements to target before the window closes on Friday. Smith-Rowe has not featured in any of the Gunners' opening three Premier League games. With his future at the Emirates in question, the Daily Mail have claimed that Chelsea are considering Smith-Rowe alongside two options, as they are keen on adding further attacking quality to Pochettino's squad, which has looked thin to begin the season as a result of mass sales and injuries. Negotiations are not said to be advanced for any transfer, and it remains to be seen whether Smith-Rowe have any interest in moving to Stamford Bridge to link up with Pochettino. Smith-Rowe had an injury-ravaged campaign last year and is yet to play a single minute in Arsenal's first three league games, despite returning to full fitness, as he is seemingly behind a host of players in Mikel Arteta's pecking order, and there is a chance that he may consider leaving in search of regular playing time. Arsenal made the decision to keep the 23-year-old earlier in the summer, but would likely be able to fetch a sizable fee from one of their closest rivals for an academy product that has yet to make the desired impact this season. Former Chelsea star Eden Hazard, set to retire aged 32. Former Chelsea star Eden Hazard is reportedly set to announce his retirement at the age of 32. Hazard has been without a club since his Real Madrid contract expired at the end of last season. According to Get Football News France, although Hazard has been the subject of interest from clubs, his intention is now to retire. Hazard has been linked with a move to MLS side Vancouver Whitecaps as well as clubs in the Saudi Pro League, and there have also been suggestions of a return to France, where he previously excelled for Lille. His barber recently claimed that Hazard has turned down approaches from 6 clubs. Hazard endured a challenging spell at Real Madrid, where he often struggled for form and fitness. In December last year, following Belgium's exit from the World Cup, Hazard announced his retirement from international football. Last season he was restricted to just 6 league appearances for Real, and in total he only scored 7 goals in 76 appearances for the club. Hazard fared considerably better during his time at Chelsea, where he frequently shone with some outstanding performances. He played 352 games for the Blues and scored 110 goals, while he provided 92 assists. During his spell at Stamford Bridge, he won 2 Premier League titles, the FA Cup, the League Cup and 2 Europa Leagues. Hazard won an array of trophies with Real Madrid, including the Champions League, and he also won the double of the Ligue 1 title and Coupe de France with Lille in 2011. On the international stage, he played 126 times for Belgium and scored 33 goals, with only Romelu Lukaku having scored more for the country. West Ham could offer higher contract to convince a hugely talented Chelsea player to sign. West Ham have had a good summer transfer window but could make even more moves before the deadline on Friday. The Hammers sold Declan Rice for big money and have reinvested that money in the squad. The likes of Edson Alvarez and James Ward-Prowse have signed, while Mohamed Kudus became a marquee signing for them this weekend. But according to the Daily Mail's Transfer Confidential newsletter, West Ham could make even more moves and hold an interest in signing Chelsea's Ian Maatsen. The Mail claims Maatsen has been offered a long-term new deal by Chelsea but as yet hasn't signed it. It suggested the Hammers could look to offer Maatsen the same or even more in terms of wages in order to make the move from the Bridge to East London. Maatsen is regarded as a hugely talented player at Chelsea and has featured under Mauricio Pochettino this season already. A number of clubs, including West Ham, Burnley and Borussia Dortmund, are all thought to be keen. There were big question marks over West Ham when they sold Declan Rice. It was unclear how they would reinvest that money and if they'd recover from such a sale. However, it seems they have more than done the business this summer, and if they got Maatsen as well, it would complete a fine effort from the Hammers board. David Moyes can have little to complain about given the players he's been given this summer, and now the pressure will be on to deliver on the field. Man United are very close to signing Chelsea star. Manchester United are reportedly very close to signing Chelsea left-back Marc Cucurella on loan. The deal will then see Alvaro Fernandez leave Old Trafford on a temporary move of his own. United boss Erik ten Hag wants to sign a left-back before Friday's 11 p.m. transfer deadline. Luke Shaw is set for a couple of months on the sidelines with a muscular injury. Tyrell Malacia is also absent, having missed all of pre-season with an unspecified issue. The Dutchman will not return for a few more weeks at least. A host of left-backs have been linked with a move to the Red Devils in recent days. Express Sport understands Ryan Bertrand is being considered following his release by Leicester at the end of last season. Barcelona's Marcos Alonso, Tottenham's Sergio Reguilon and Brentford's Rico Henry are also rumoured to be on United's list of targets, alongside Cucurella. The Chelsea star is out of favour at Stamford Bridge, having been relegated to third choice under Mauricio Pochettino. United's interest in the Spaniard emerged over the weekend, and now Spanish outlet Marca claims a deal is very close to being completed. The report says Cucurella would welcome a move to United and negotiations are ongoing between the two clubs. The 25-year-old joined Chelsea from Brighton for £60 million last summer but had a debut season to forget in West London. And that's the end of this video. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications to support me.